Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into the dark and eerie corners of the internet to bring you 3 scary stories that went viral this year. So turn down the lights, grab your blankets, and prepare to be spooked as we explore the 3 most terrifying viral sensations of 2024. Our first story takes us deep into the heart of suburbia, to a seemingly ordinary house that became an overnight sensation on TikTok, but not for the reasons you might think. It all started with a series of strange occurrences documented by the young woman who lived there. At first, they were just small things, a door creaking open on its own, a whisper caught on a late-night recording, shadows moving in the background of a dance video. But as the days turned into weeks, the activity intensified, and so did the attention from the internet.
I started posting more frequently, each video creepier than the last. There were objects moving mysteriously in the dead of night, disembodied voices calling my name, and even glimpses of shadowy figures lurking in the background. My followers ate it up, their fascination growing with each terrifying upload.
The hashtag #HauntedTikTokHouse was trending worldwide, and Emily found herself at the center of a digital ghost hunt. People from all corners of the internet offered theories, advice, and even warnings. Some dismissed it as a hoax, a clever ploy for views and followers. Others, however, were convinced that something sinister was lurking within the walls of Emily's home. They pointed to the genuine fear in her eyes, the rawness of her reactions, the undeniable evidence captured on camera.
What started as harmless fun, a way to connect with others online, transformed into a terrifying ordeal. I was living a nightmare, my once ordinary life now consumed by the paranormal activity plaguing my home. The line between the digital world and reality blurred, and the fear that had once been confined to the screen began to seep into the lives of everyone following the story.
One night during a live stream, the activity reached a fever pitch. Emily's phone captured the sound of shattering glass from downstairs. Her breath quickened, her eyes wide with terror as she slowly made her way down the darkened hallway, her phone's flashlight illuminating the path ahead. The viewers held their breath, their hearts pounding in unison with Emily's. The comments section exploded with a mixture of fear and excitement, urging her to be careful, to turn back, to get out of the house.
But I, fueled by a strange mix of terror and morbid curiosity, pressed on, determined to uncover the source of the disturbance.
As she reached the bottom of the stairs, the camera shook violently, the image on the screen flickering erratically. A blood-curdling scream pierced the silence, followed by the sound of the phone clattering to the floor. Then, darkness. The live stream abruptly ended, leaving millions of viewers with a chilling cliffhanger and a sense of unease that lingered long after the screen went black. The internet went wild with speculation. What had happened to Emily? Was she okay? Had the entity in her house finally revealed itself? The questions swirled, unanswered, fueling the flames of the viral firestorm. To this day, the fate of Emily and the true nature of the haunting in her home remain a mystery. But one thing is certain, the story of the haunted TikTok house serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes, the most terrifying monsters are the ones we invite into our homes through the glow of our screens. Our next story takes us from the digital realm into the cold, hard reality of a missing person case that gripped the internet and left a trail of unanswered questions in its wake. Sarah, a bright and bubbly college student, vanished without a trace, leaving behind a void in the lives of her loved ones and a digital footprint that only deepened the mystery surrounding her disappearance. It all started on an ordinary Thursday evening.
Sarah had been out with friends, celebrating the end of midterm exams. She had texted her roommate, saying she was heading home, but she never made it back to their apartment. Her phone went straight to voicemail, and her social media accounts, usually buzzing with activity, fell silent.
As days turned into sleepless nights, worry morphed into agonizing fear. Sarah's family and friends launched a desperate search, plastering missing person posters across the city, contacting hospitals, and retracing her last known steps. The police opened an investigation, but leads were scarce, and the trail was growing colder by the hour.
The internet, always hungry for a mystery, latched onto Sarah's story with a fervor that both helped and hindered the search for answers.
Social media platforms became virtual bulletin boards, flooded with photos, pleas for information, and wild theories ranging from the plausible to the downright bizarre. Amateur sleuths emerged from the digital woodwork, poring over Sarah's online presence, scrutinizing her posts, her friends list, her every digital interaction for any clue that might lead to her whereabouts.
They dissected her last Instagram post, a selfie with friends at a local bar, analyzing the background, the faces in the crowd, searching for anything out of the ordinary. They scoured her Twitter feed, where she often shared her thoughts and feelings, looking for any hint of trouble, any indication that something might have been amiss in her life. They even delved into the murky depths of Reddit, where dedicated subreddits sprung up, dedicated to unraveling the enigma of Sarah's disappearance.
Theories abounded, each more outlandish than the last. Some speculated that she had run away, seeking a fresh start, a clean slate far from the pressures of her life. Others whispered about foul play, a jealous ex-lover, a chance encounter with a dangerous stranger.
The internet, for all its flaws, can also be a powerful tool for good. In Sarah's case, it amplified the reach of her story, spreading the word far and wide, and mobilizing a global network of digital detectives determined to bring her home.
But as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, hope began to dwindle, and the weight of unanswered questions pressed down on everyone who had ever clicked on a link, shared a post, or whispered a prayer for Sarah's safe return. The mystery of her disappearance remained unsolved, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the dark side of the digital age. Our final story takes us into the heart of the digital age, where a seemingly ordinary Zoom call took a terrifying turn, leaving viewers questioning the nature of reality. It all unfolded during a routine work meeting. A group of colleagues gathered in the virtual space to discuss quarterly reports. The meeting proceeded as usual, a mundane blend of spreadsheets and PowerPoint presentations. But as the meeting drew to a close, something strange happened.
One of the participants, a young woman named Jessica, seemed distracted, her gaze fixed on something behind her. At first, her colleagues dismissed it as a momentary lapse in concentration. But as Jessica's unease grew, her eyes widening with fear, they couldn't help but notice something was amiss.
"Jessica, is everything okay?" one of her colleagues asked, their voice laced with concern. Jessica, startled, seemed to snap out of her trance.
"Oh, sorry," she stammered, her voice trembling slightly. "I thought I saw something behind me."
Her colleagues exchanged puzzled glances. "Behind you?" one of them chuckled. "What, like a ghost?" A nervous laugh rippled through the virtual room, but Jessica remained silent, her gaze still fixed on the space behind her.
"No, seriously," she insisted, her voice barely above a whisper. There was something there, a figure.
Intrigued and creeped out, her colleagues urged her to check it out. Reluctantly, Jessica swiveled in her chair, her laptop camera capturing the empty space behind her.
"See?" she sighed, a wave of relief washing over her. "It's nothing."
But as she turned back to face the camera, her blood ran cold. There in the background, a translucent figure flickered into view. It was tall and skeletal, its eyes glowing with an eerie luminescence, locking onto Jessica with an intensity that sent shivers down her spine. A collective gasp echoed through the virtual meeting room as Jessica's colleagues witnessed the chilling apparition. The figure lingered for a heartbeat before vanishing as quickly as it had appeared.
The meeting, needless to say, came to an abrupt end. Jessica, shaken to her core, immediately left the call, her colleagues close behind.
The recording of the Zoom call, leaked online, quickly went viral. Millions of viewers around the globe watched in horror and fascination. Skeptics dismissed it as a hoax, a clever editing trick, but others couldn't shake the feeling that they had witnessed something truly unexplainable. Experts in video editing and CGI analyzed the footage frame by frame, but their efforts proved futile. The video, as far as anyone could tell, was authentic. The ghostly figure remained an enigma, a digital specter that defied explanation. Jessica, meanwhile, found herself at the center of a media storm. News outlets clamored for interviews and her inbox was flooded with messages from strangers claiming similar encounters. The incident left an undeniable mark on her life, blurring the lines between the digital and the supernatural. The story of the ghostly figure in the Zoom call serves as a chilling reminder that in the digital age, we may be opening ourselves up to a whole new realm of unexplained phenomena. And there you have it, folks. 3 spine-chilling stories that captured the internet's imagination this year. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more terrifying tales. Until next time, stay safe and stay spooky.